Hello, my name's Aidan Kelly. I'm here to talk to you today about financial transactions. That's the world behind me, just in case you get a bit bored with this. My contact number is 077 3428 1029. I'm talking to you today about financial transactions, basically paying for things. We can pay for things by cash or by checks, cards, or we also have arrangements with the bank. Cash is being used less and less. A lot of shops and a lot of tradespeople and so on prefer cash, sign them all, because it allows them to give you a bit of a discount, sign them all. Some shops and people won't accept other methods other than cash because these other methods involve additional costs for the shop or for the organization. Checks checks are reasonably declining in use at this stage. An awful lot of people don't use them at all, maybe haven't even heard of them. It's basically a promise. It's a sheet that it's a small page that you give to the person that you're buying from, promising that they can take out a certain amount of money from your bank. Okay, and that person then gives your check to the bank, and they get money from the bank from your account. Debit card, also known as a bank card. It allows you to make purchases online, in person, and over the phone. You can also use it to take cash out of an ATM, a cash machine. Now, the thing about cash machines is they do cost, an awful lot of them now are starting to cost money to use, and the organizations, the ATM companies, are obliged to tell you how much it's costing. But at the same time, it is so important to think about how much this is costing. You can cost you up to £2-3 to make a withdrawal. So just have a wee think about that. Also, debit cards use the chip and pin and tap and pay methods. Credit cards are issued by the credit card company. You have to apply for one because it's the credit card company that's actually paying for the thing that you're buying, and then you owe the money to the credit card company. So they want to know, they want to make sure that you will be able to repay the money back to them. The credit card company will come up with a certain amount of money called a credit limit. That's how much money you can spend on your credit card. And what frequently happens is credit card companies keep upping and upping the credit limit, which is good enough. Happy days, we can buy more stuff, but we do have to pay this money back to the credit card company. The credit card company makes its money by um, giving you a monthly statement of how much money you owe, and if you don't repay that money, they charge you interest. You must repay a minimum amount, and if you don't, they charge you penalty notices. So it's very important to consider these things. Standing orders is basically an instruction from you to your bank to make a payment to a particular bank account, and it's very good for things like rental payments. Online and mobile banking. Most banks now have a mobile and online banking app, and they're very good, especially if you're using credit cards and debit cards. It allows you to keep track of how much money you do have, or maybe that you don't have. So because debit card payments, credit card payments, all these plastic types of payments, you don't feel the pain, you don't notice the payment coming out. So it's a good idea to keep a good regular check of how much money we do or we don't have in our bank accounts. And that's where the online or mobile banking comes in. It's very, very useful. And finally, in the interest of humour, a wee joke. Not a good joke, but a joke. What did dinosaurs use to make payments? Let's see. Tyrannosaurus checks.